This is Kathy Biehl of Empowermentunlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of September 10, 2018. The cosmic machinery is really in motion now. You can almost hear the gears turning. This week, the planet that rules our drive, Mars, returns to the sign of Aquarius, which he first entered this year on May 16. His retrograde journey is well behind him, and he is back to knocking down dominoes. Bam, 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 bam. Activating the big cosmic shove/gear shift of May 15, 16, and moving all of our motives, our drive, the way that we push ourselves forward into friendships, networks, group endeavors, possibly progressive actions, definitely with a sense of detachment, non-involvement emotionally, except that the ruler of our relationships is in a really, really deep and intense place, and she's still in a shoving mode with him. So even though he's acting all detached and objective and la, can't fence me in, Venus and Scorpio still has this shoving energy at him saying, I want, you go get it for me. As he makes this transition, one of the big aspects of the year culminates, and that is a link between expansive Jupiter in Scorpio, the guy that makes all the action he's involved in bigger, and Pluto, which rules Scorpio, in Capricorn. There are opportunities for deep cleaning, for getting really icky stuff out and into the open, for expanding and improving on restructuring of the foundations of our lives. And you can bet with the Me Too campaign that there will be even more disgusting stuff squiggling its way up to the light so that it can shrivel. Our own personal relationships have opportunities to improve as well, to stabilize, to solidify, and this can also have to do with situations that are of great value to us, including financial ones. We are individually in a phase of intense personal growth and evolution ourselves. Our concepts of ourselves could very likely be stripping down or being stripped down, being pared down, being brought down to what is core, what is key, what is most important, what is most beneficial, simultaneously pulling back, cutting away the extraneous, and expanding the good that is there. Won't it be interesting to see how that plays out in your own life and your attitude about it, most importantly? Information gets kind of interesting as we head toward the weekend. We might get distance on lies, distance on illusion, distance on hooey that we have been fed. We might be challenged to figure out what's really there, kind of the in an ongoing project from the Virgo new moon from last Sunday. Conversations could be incredibly pointed, focused, rare, raw, candid, brutal, but they're not necessarily uncomfortable, and they're definitely not necessarily bad, dangerous. They've got something built in for getting as much information as possible and also expanding our concepts of what is going on and what is possible. There'll be a sense of pressure building under this, almost like an imperative. Something's got to give, something's going to give, something possibly echoing, again, those magic days, May 15 and 16. And we may end up seeing the big picture of August and now as back up and shove, getting a little distance and then running forward and breaking through an obstacle, a barrier, a something. The moment of impact is next week. The building of pressure of something's going to give, something's got to give, happens over the weekend. Lots breaking loose. Gather as much information as you can about it. Be honest with yourself. Look at situations from the perspective of, how does this change me? What is it time for me to cut out of my life? what's really me and what's something I've been carrying around because somebody told me I needed to. Big, big stuff. It's time to get moving. Time. Homing thought of the week: change your thinking, change your life. Second homing thought of the week: life's too short to eat sheet cake. I actually heard that once and thought it was incredibly judgmental. Recently, I've decided it is a maxim to live by. The song of the week: A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. Image of the week: I've got two: cleaning the basement and knocking down a line of dominoes. As always, you'll find more about all of this at my site, Empowermentunlimited.net, where you can read my forecast for the Virgo new moon and the month of September, listen to my weekly podcasts like this one, sign up for my mailing list, and book a session with me. Talk to you next week.